and it's a place called Cera, and it's called Devil's Pebbles, and it's a place of the munga dreaming. And here it is. We are at Devil's Marbles, or Kalu Kalu.
Won't stop for traffic lights. And
we have stopped for the day. We have stopped in at a rest area on the roadside, and you'll hear traffic going past now. It's not that bad. And it's called Boney Well Rest Area, and it has a massive windmill. And when the wind picks up, the windmill starts turning. Hey Stevie! Stevie's been loving looking at the windmill, haven't you, kiddo? What happens? Is it when it turns?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does it do?
It goes round and around.
That's right.
Mama.
And as the wind gets faster, so does the windmill.
Ah.
There you go. So I've just finished cooking tea, and we've just quickly eaten it. Now I'm quickly doing a pack up because check out this behind me. Now it blew in from the west here, and it circled around the west from here to there, and it came from the east around, and it's met there, but it was moving that way. It's just very loud now. Now I don't know which way it's going, so we're doing a quick pack up so everything's away, nothing gets wet, and hopefully it keeps going back towards Tennant Creek and keeps heading north. Anyway, I've got to get cracking on, got to do the washing up now after our beautiful dinner of chicken carrage. Yummo! Heading towards Tennant Creek, I saw a sign saying the Pebbles, and we pulled off because I wanted to have a squiz at it. And it's a place called Cera, and it's called Devil's Pebbles, and it's a place of the munga dreaming. And here it is. It's a women's meeting area, the Devil's Pebbles, and it's important to them. This is where they'd meet and have ceremonies and dances and traditions and those things. But just for the women, you're not allowed to climb on the rocks. There we go. The Devil's Pebbles. It's quite a beautiful bit of country here, actually. Let's go have a wander about and see some cool pebbles. I have a walking track around, as you can see. The endangered pebble mound mouse lives in this area here too. So they ask you to keep to the path so you can hopefully rejuvenate them back to a non-critical level.
well, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No, I've been down so long that my mind can't get no rest. No.
Devil's Pebbles. Alright. Well, I wonder if Devil's Marbles are just bigger. Find out tomorrow, I guess. We are at Devil's Marbles, or Kalu Kalu. So I'll do a short little walk and we'll have a squiz. There's all the information boards here. We are going to learn a strange but true story of a desert frog and crab. In what seems to be a dry, lifeless place, some animals have developed unique ways to survive. So, they average 350 mils of rain each year, and it falls in the summer. There are no permanent water holes in the reserve, but the small hole in the creek holds water for several weeks after heavy rain. So for these brief periods, the waterhole becomes a focus for wildlife. And here comes the desert frog and crab. The water-holding frog is known for its ability to bury itself alive in order to survive droughts. Before burrowing underground, this large frog bloats itself with water. While it is buried, the frog slowly absorbs the water through its stomach lining, thus avoiding dehydration. What an insane crab who has adapted to its surrounds. Moving on then to the drought-surviving crab. It grows up to 50 millimetres across,
It's like a comfy seat.
and lives in deep burrows in the creek bank. During dry times, it blocks the entrance to its burrow and retreats to a small, moist chamber at the bottom, where, like the frog, it patiently waits for rain. Craziness. Fascinating.
I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh no, it ain't easy, darling, when the devil's come.
So have a look at this big bad boy. So it's cracked in two. And what happens is secondary cracks called joints, they're fractured with these. So when the rainwater hits, it like penetrates through the rock. And holy moly. And then it eventually, weakens the rock until the weight of these pull it apart. So you can see this bit's broken off here since it's cracked apart. And it looks about, what they say, 5 mil that the water's penetrated in, because this is what it looks like. It's grey, but it's oxidised and gone that rusty colour. Can we go through this bit? Looks like we can, so let's go through this bit. I'm probably doing this the wrong way. I probably should have the camera the front. How cool, we can walk through this bit. And then we can come up into, wow, I can see why these ones are called Devil's Marbles and the other ones are called Devil's Pebbles. The size difference is quite noticeable. There we go. How cool.
Weathering and erosion over thousands of years will transform this boulder into gravelly sand. The marble perched here was originally a cubic compartment in a mass of granite. Weathering and erosion have turned it into a rounded. Eventually this boulder will be worn down mainly by rain to a sand like that on which we are standing.
Look at that. Just break apart, same, won't it?
Water filtering into the outer layers of boulders causes flakes of granite to peel away. You can see where large flakes of weathered skin have come away from many of the rocks. This is called onion skin, weathering or exfoliation. Water filters into the margin of the boulder and reacts with the feldspar minerals, altering them to soft clays. The weathered outer layer
Oh, there's one. It's just ready to crumble apart, isn't it?
then peels away along fine fractured lines.
Looks like they've been building snowmans over here. Have a a go at this one. Just perched at the top here. Try and get a good angle of it. I feel like I'm in a game of Crash Bandicoot or Lara Croft, Indiana Jones, and a giant boulder is just going to come tumbling after us. Even that one. Is that honestly just what's holding it, that little bit at the bottom? My God. Imagine when that gets away with the rain. Huh. Crazy how they just can perch so precisely. Hello, Stevie.
Hello, Mommy.
Now say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
What a legend. Well, that is Devil's Marbles. It is pretty cool. We thought we were doing the 800-metre walk. We weren't. We were doing a 4-kilometre walk, so we walked up to the northern car park, which is a good half of it, and back. So we probably did that anyway. Stevie walked all the way out, and then I thought, oh, we better get back quick smart because Nana would be getting worried, so I carried her back and she walked some of it. But yeah, it was a cool walk. Alrighty, Devil's Marbles. Tick. We are in the township of Aileron. We don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, this is why we stopped in Aileron. They have these, they're called Big Man Walk. You can do it, Big Man. Check it out. So this is the lady and the child and the goanna. So she is, I presume, spearing the goanna or hunting, gathering the goanna. I actually, yeah, don't know, I'll have to look it up. So this is, they've actually gone into quite a bit of detail, more detail than I thought they would in the lady area. So yep, you'll get a good view of that from here. Yeah, and anyway, this is how tall this thing is. Look at the size of this thing, it is bloody huge. But anyway, there you go. How good. Now I'll go show you this bloke up here. There he is, up on the top there. The man with his spear. How sick is that? Look at it. Bloody massive. Alright, I'm going to go inside and if there's any further information, I'll let you know. This is as close as I'll end up getting to the giant man, purely because it's too hot and I forgot my hat. Anyway, there he is. He would be huge up close. I wonder if his package has as much detail as Old Love's over there. If anyone's walked up there and you've got a pic of Old Man's plums, let us know. The art gallery and gift shop were closed, so I have no further information at this exact time as to the meaning of these two mega Aboriginal sculpture people. Bye Mega Lady, bye Mega Man, and we're on to the next spot. This here, as you can see, 727.2 metres above sea level, and the cairn marks the highest point on the main route between Darwin and Adelaide, as determined by the Lands and Survey Branch, Northern Territory Administration. There you go. Fun facts on your drive. This right here, Stevie, and everybody watching on at home, is the Tropic of Capricorn. Latitude 23442028, longitude 133833111. There you go. We are standing, come on kid,
at the Tropic of Capricorn. Here we both are. You gonna say hello?
Hello.
We're standing at the Tropic of Capricorn.
I don't want to. I want to stand on the ball.
She doesn't want to stand on the big ball. It's a big ball. How cool. It's just occurred to me, and I'll have to double check with Mum because she's the star sign person. I know bits and bobs. But is the Capricorn star sign a ram or a sheep or something? Because that's all I can think of is why there's a sheep there. Maybe it's like one of those zodiac things. I'll double check. Let's find out. Hey Nana, got a question.
Yeah.
Zodiac signs. Is Capricorn got a ram as one of their...
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So the ST card just died in the GoPro. But yes, we've just figured it out. There you go. Capricorn. That's the sign. Whoop, 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 there. For the zodiac. And then... Righto. Let's cross over the Tropic of Capricorn and keep heading south. We are on a random roadside stop in, well, just outside of Alice Springs actually. This is us. We have a beautiful view of the West MacDonald Ranges. Have a look at that. How beautiful. And we have this amazingly gorgeous sunset, which we're going to set up for a time lapse, aren't we, kid? Mm-hmm. And it should be a bloody beauty for you. So sit back and enjoy this epic sunset with us somewhere between Alice Springs and the border. Oh, it's going to be an absolute cracker. Have a go at that. Alrighty, let's watch this sunset. Yoo!
We gotta let the music play, 'cause life is still a mystery. Australia, good girl. We are at the centre of the centre. So this is one of the centres of Australia. They haven't ever pinpointed the exact centre because of the shape of Australia. This is it. The centre of Australia. Look at that. Woo! Straight through the middle. The arrow goes. We are in the centre of Australia. Woo! Right there. Look, Stevie. The centre of Australia, right there. That marker. I want to touch it. Ugh. You want to touch it, Magoo?
No, it's
Okay.
too far.
It is too far. There you have it. The centre of Australia.
I can go in and
We made it to the heart. How good.
I go in and my can
Yeah, you want to go in? All right, let's get you in. Go under, Magoo. I was going to put her through the hole. Oh no. Go again, I missed it. Yay! Stevie's touched the centre of Australia. Woohoo! Give me a smile, kid. Smile.
cheese.
Good job. You beat Nana to the centre of Australia. Go touch it, Mum.
Sorry?
Go touch it.
Touch it.
Touch it. Can you reach in and touch the thing in the middle? Down the no, down the bottom, Mum.
Yeah.
There you go. You've touched the centre of Australia.
Oh, going to the tip, going to the centre.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tip.
All in the same outfit.
No. Oh, mine is too, yes.
Yeah.
Just happens, doesn't it?
It's not like that. It's like this.
Oh, like that.
Like
You
this.
can do it like that.
Woo! Yeah, Stevie.
Yeah, that's like
I wouldn't be able to get back up if I was doing that way, guys.
that's like
So sick.
that's like Nana. That's
So if you ever want to come to the centre of Australia, it's at Earldunda, in the middle of Australia, Earldunda. And there's a big shell servo and all the stuff you need. But back to the centre of Australia and the cutest girl in the whole wide world.
yes.
Come on, beautiful. Let's go get Nana. How sick. Yes, so we've been to the very tip. We've been to the dead centre, not as close to the centre as we can get. We've got south, east and west to go. Yes. Tick. Yeah, that's what we're here to see. So just down the road from the centre point of Australia is Cera, and they have a unique hills hoist here. It's got a heap of shoes on it. So it's the shoes clothesline. What do you think, kiddo?
Yes.
Cool?
Yes.
There you go, there's that. And they also have a big 4X can.
I've not seen it. Big
Yay!
X.
A big X, that's right. Oh, and the railway crossing, that's right, Stevie. Whoop. There you go, and there's the clothesline with shoes on it. How cool.
I don't see it again.
Stevie wants to go over and have a big look at the tower, don't you, kiddo? So we're going to go have a look at the radio tower because Stevie likes them, don't you, bub? So let's go. Here we are, somewhere cool. We thought we were at the centre of Australia when we're at the centre of the centre. However, we weren't. And yes, this is really bad dubbing. It turns out, though, that the centre of the centre, as far as we can gather, is the centre of the central desert region. That's all we can guess as to what the centre of the centre is. There wasn't too much information or any information about it, really. So here we are at the Geographical Centre of Australia. It is epic. Check it out. How cool is that? So we actually were told about this by a cool couple, Marie and Jason, who we had been dancing around on and off in our travels for a good week, I would say. And they told us about the Geographical Centre, which I had missed because Stevie had my phone and I didn't have my wiki camps up. But doesn't matter because that's the joy of travelling. People tell you about things, you talk, you chat, and you find out all the things you've missed. So this is cool here. This is a 20-litre fuel jerry that they had converted into a container for fuel. No, that you can store a book in. And the book is a signature book. So you can actually write down your details and all of that cool stuff. We'll open that up shortly and we'll show you all about that. But there's the Aussie flag. You beauty. I'm going to put some music to this now because, yes, the camera didn't record sound again. So I'll stop blabbing. Enjoy the music.
I don't belong in the desert. I've never longed for someone's hand. But when you came straight from nowhere, one minute I was over that. We saw the world from the same perspective. though I was there to breathe again. And I went straight for what you wanted, through the desert there and back again. Whenever you need my guidance, whenever I can hold you still, then all we know is when we get there, through anything and back again. And if you knew the way you get me, whatever we were born to do, then all we know is when we get there, the desert won't be anything. I don't have plans for the future, but now I know that you'll be there, the only one thing that matters. I'll go anywhere and back again, right in between, middle of nowhere. Feels like the only place on earth. Whenever you are there beside me, then I know we can do anything. Whenever you need my guidance, whenever I can hold you still, then all we know is when we get there, through anything and back again. And if you knew the way you get me, whatever we were born to do, then all we know is when we get there, the desert won't be anything. Whoa, the desert won't be anything. The desert won't be anything. The years will pass and we'll get older. We'll guide each other there, through anything and back here again. I guess the desert took us there. Whenever you need my guidance, whenever I can hold you still, then all we know is when we get there, through anything and back again. And if you knew the way you get me, whatever we were born to do, then all we know is when we get there, the desert won't be anything.
Life is a winding road, no telling where